This week's edition of Grappler's Keep is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And if you survived the dreaded Friday the 13th yesterday and you've been successful enjoying the good luck that comes after running amok of all the bad luck that was supposedly running around yesterday, you ought to reward yourself for making it through. And the best ways to do that is to hydrate yourself with that one product that has all of that great water taste, but still only half of those dreaded water calories. The one, the only, Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it's sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone-wise on this island Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here for Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Saturday night, which means our special behind the counter tonight are our well-known 1-2-3 parfaits. Get your order into Tori right away, so she takes you to your favorite table or booth, or if you're one of the fun bunch that likes to sit right there on the counter and spin around on those stools there as you're waiting for Virgil to get your libation made for you, then get your order. We'll get those orders taken care of right away, as Saturday is also our night for Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K24 universe, where a number of characters from all of your favorite tabletop gaming genres compete in a ring that we call the Dice Tray. Last week we had an exciting series of matches where we needed to crown a new bearer of the Women's Hunter's Mark, and Cheryl Aronoma almost ran the entire gauntlet from start to... She was in the first match and she defeated everyone from the beginning all the way down to the last match, only to be denied at the end by Niall Caillo. And now Niall will be bearing the Women's Hunter's Mark in our women's matchups here tonight. So, the women set that table pretty nicely for us, because this week we're going to be doing the same for the men. Last week, the Dungeon Master turned in the Hunter's Mark after bearing it successfully 4 times in a row, and was rewarded with a title shot up against Novar Xanatrone, only to lose and not repeat history. He had won the championship one time before, so we still do not have a 2-time champion in Grappler's Keep as of yet, but we'll see what happens as far as the further history of things are to go. So tonight we will have our full slate of 6 women's matches, 4 singles matches, and 2 tag team as we work our way toward our next premium live event. That would be Melee Madness, our version of the Royal Rumble. And yes, just like in the WWE's Royal Rumble, whoever wins the men's and the women's edition of Melee Madness will get a guaranteed title shot at Dice Mania, our big season-ending premium live event. We have just 3 more left. We have this one that's coming up, Melee Madness. After that will be the Chamber of Horrors. And following that will be the final one, Dice Mania. So, as we wrap up our first season with all of these original characters here in Grappler's Keep. So, without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started. Can you run the gauntlet? Welcome to Grappler's Keep. All right, I keep forgetting to announce this, I've got this on the Twitch page, but all of our sound effects that we use, and including our title music there, is from Epidemic Sound, a great source for all sorts of music and sound effects and anything else you might need audio-wise for your streaming content. And for just a small monthly fee, you can be able to use those without any worry about copyright issues or things of that nature. So it is a very effective tool to use. So be sure to use that as for any of your streaming needs as well. So we normally would start on the news page, but the only thing that we had on the women's side last week was that huge Gauntlet match, and the big news from that was Cheryl almost going start to finish to get the belt. So we'll go right into our list of matches here tonight. Tonight we'll be starting off with our women's Lady of Valor champion Warble going up against Annalith out of the faction known as Fatal Attraction in a non-title bout. In tag team action, we have the Shield Maidens going up against Anarchy. In singles action, we have Lorana going up against Jayla Fast Shadow. In women's tag team action, we have Paws and Claws going up against the Interlude. This is a big, long-running rivalry here between these two teams. Speaking of long-running rivalries, we have Belle Sanders going up against Goldie Boone. And in our main event, Nael Caillo will be bearing the Hunter's Mark for the first time against Annabelle Dukes, also out of the Fatal Attraction faction. So, those are going to be our matches here tonight. So, let's head right now to Diet Water Arena and get things started. We have a women's faction here who is slowly building up momentum. They've been very successful as a team up together. Annalith, along with Annabelle Dukes and Minyun Maidalar, make up the women's faction known as Fatal Attraction. So our Tiefling Succubus is going to be in a non-title match against our women's champion Warble, who is our Rogue Kinku. So these two are out of the fantasy realm, as is Minyun as well. Annabelle Dukes, who you'll see wrestling in our main event later on tonight, is out of the classic noir genre. So it's an interesting team up that we have going up here. Let's see how things go with our opening match here tonight. Let's get right away to Diet Water Arena. Okay, why is this not responding? There we go. All right, let's head right to the arena. The crowd's ready. After what happened last weekend, they're expecting just as big, if not more. And here they come. Our women's faction that has been formed for a few weeks now here. All right, Annalith is the Kenku, or the Tiefling you see there to the right. Annabelle Dukes with her fedora on, with her hat on, is on the left. Minyun Maidalar, our Drow Sorceress, is in the middle. She's the leader of this group. So professed Drow Sorceress Queen. As they plan to try to take over and rule the women's here, the Queen's Courtyard. They've not gotten a hold of any belts as of yet, but this might be a litmus test to see if they can make something happen. So here she is, our Women's Lady of Valor champion. Cashed in the Hunter's Mark and won it and defeated Annalith for the belt. Annalith had got the belt through cashing in the bag of holding. And she has handled all of her opponents fairly well, except a recent match, non-title match, where she faced Annalith, and now she's hoping to avenge that here tonight. We'll see how our Kenku champion does against the Tiefling. Annalith getting herself all loose. Game face going there for Warble. And here we go, and they both come right in. Annalith gets the victory with the big clothesline and now has the boot stomps going. Another big kick. Pulls Warble up and face plants her straight down onto the mat. Pulls the arm out and a big stomp right on the shoulder. Massive forearm strike there. And now goes for the shoulder pull. She's doing the big offense early onto Warble. In Warble's last title bout match, the Belle Sanders challenge from the Hunter's Mark, Belle Sanders started with a blaze like this, only be caught by surprise by Warble with the mocker. So Annalith looks like she's going the same strategy, going all out here at the very beginning. Big strikes here. Warble's not had any offense as of yet. Massive Russian leg sweep, and now goes to the ground and pound. Mignon's messing with the turnbuckle, and it's taking it off. The ring corner is exposed. And now Annalith's going upstairs. Big elbow drop that connects, and she's going right for the pin. But Warble kicks out. Annalith's taking it right to Warble. She's had no offense so far. Big kick to the back. Rolls her over, another shot to the back, and now blows her a kiss. As Warble tries to recover from the beating she's taking. Gets flipped over. Grabs her by the legs. Big stomp right on the solar plexus and just walks right over her, literally. Big double axe handle from behind. And again, it's been all Annalith so far. And now Annalith is doing the mocking as she pulls the Kenku up to her feet. Big forearm strike there. Wraps her up. Another Russian leg sweep. Leaves it wrapped up. And is going for a submission hold here. Stretching on that neck. But Warble's able to get her neck free and punch herself loose. If someone's throwing a chair in, the ref sees it, probably either Annabelle or Mignon. Now Warble goes at it, hard whip in the corner, drop down, leapfrogs over, scoops her up, and a pancake slam straight down. And the ref sees the turnbuckle, is fixing it. Big stomp to the back of the leg by Warble, and here comes her offense. And now Annalith's got her. Perfect bridge into a pinning combination, but the ref was late fixing that turnbuckle. Looks like Mignon's strategy may have backfired. Annalith waiting for Warble to get up. She's on the side of the ring where her enemies are and gets the big shoulder block. And now Mignon standing over her, pulls her up. So Annalith can do more. She didn't make a strike, so she can't be disqualified because of that. And now Warble fights her way free from Annalith, surrounded by the entire Toxic Attraction team, throws her down. I think Annalith runs into Annabelle Dukes, and now Warble's back inside the ring, taking a little siesta here. Now Mignon comes onto the ring apron, sees Warble get up, and then evacuates out of the way, probably wisely. Now Annalith's back in with plenty of time, but Warble's ready for her. Throws her hard into the ropes, and a big clubbing forearm shot. Goes up to the ropes. Hit her with the Kenku flip, but it didn't do anything. Ripcord forearm by Annalith. Warble up to her feet. Wraps the arm around, but no, big forearm strike in return from the Warble. Another one. Scoops her up, and a big sidewalk slam. Annalith rolls out, trying to break Warble's momentum here. Looks like she does. She whips her hard into the corner. Drops down. Warble leaps to the side here. Doesn't want to come back off the ropes. And Annalith's ready for a big chin drop onto the ropes there. And no short rest. Annalith's coming right after Warble. Pulls her up and pancakes her straight down onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Now twisting hard on the neck, affecting all that airflow and doing damage there. But the Kenku just flips herself right up. Annalith waits, back turn, now catches her with a kick and a big series of chops. Misses on that one. Warble scoops her up, sidewalk slam again. Annabelle Dukes did not like that. Now Annalith scoops her up, puts her up on the shoulder, and a big drop right onto the top rope. Annalith goes up second rope, big body splash. And now starts mocking Warble again, and there's that nasty forearm straight down onto the head. Minyun liking what she sees. Arm twist wraps her up and hits her with the chaotic turn. And Warble's not able to get out. Annalith gets the victory, doesn't get the belt. But Warble seems to have an Achilles heel by the name of Annalith. Fatal Attraction likes this victory here. They liked what they saw. Perhaps an opportunity later on to be able to demand a title shot. 3-star match. Not bad at all. As we get ready for our next matchup here, this will be women's tag team action as I get my note card set up here in front of me. So I'm ready. We have the Shield Maidens, Gelna and Varja, going up against Anarchy, our team out of the post-apocalyptic tabletop gaming genre. The team of Wicked and Spectre. This will be interesting here. A lot of power in this one. Spectre's probably more of the athletic, but don't let the sizes of the other three fool you. They are very, very skilled on the technical side as well. So let me get some more diet water here. And let's return to the action in Diet Water Arena. And coming out first will be Gelna and Varja. They are the Shield Maidens. Gelna, total Shield Maiden. Some say she's in it more for the glamour than for the joy of battle. Some say she thinks that's Varja's job. Varja, well, she loves to fight just about as much as she loves her armor. Both of them make it into the ring. Very formidable team up here. If you look up Amazon War Maiden in your dictionary, their pictures will be right there by the definition. We'll see how well they do up against a very have more conventional military versus a group that is very unconventional just by nature. Out of the wastelands, Wicked, when she's not finding trouble, trouble always finds her. The only problem with that is she likes trouble. You see her in the back of the jalopy, Spectre driving it in, a savant with any kind of vehicle, and she's here with the impossible job of trying to keep Wicked out of trouble and keeping them both out of the wastelands. But as they say, you can take the girls out of the wasteland, but you can't take the wasteland out of the girls. And that's definitely the case with Wicked and Spectres. Wicked hops into the ring. And looks like Anarchy is ready to go. It's going to be Varja starting off against Wicked. Strength versus strength. Ref is set. Here we go. And we're off. They hook up Varja. Gets reversed into the corner by Wicked, who throws her back into the turnbuckle again. Pulls the leg up. Undefended shot right to the leg, and Varja goes down. Wicked goes for an alley-oop, but Varja kicks her way free. Now Wicked goes hard into the corner. Quick tag. Here comes Gelna. Some double team action here. Whip into the ropes. Pulls her up. Inverted atomic drop, followed by a big boot. Varja leaves the ring, and now it's Gelna here with Wicked. Ripcords her away from them. Nope. Wicked reverses things, slaps herself free, and a massive forearm strike to the head. And she's going to go right for a pin. She thinks she may have knocked her out, but doesn't even get a 1 count. Not even close. A little overconfident there. Springboard attempt right into a DDT. Caught Gelna completely by surprise. Hard whip into the corner. Here's the tag. Inspector's going to come in now. Undefended arm held out for a double axe handle shot from the second rope. And Spectre comes in with a big series of kicks, misses that last one. Gelna dodges out of the way, gets scooped up, and a gut buster right into the shoulder of Gelna. Pulls her up. Oh, and a quick eye gouge by Spectre to get free. Pulls her up, and an over shoulder to the drop. Spectre showing she's got some strength as well. Goes for the pin, but only a 1 count. A little bit early. Spectre's got Gelna by the hair, hard into the corner. Holds her steady for a big forearm shot. Another boot to the chest. Pulls her out, and an alley-oop there onto Gelna. Spectre going right at it, pulls her right up to her feet. And a hard whip into the corner. But Gelna elbows her way free. Another quick strike to get further out. And a big clubbing forearm. Clotheslines her down, and now has her by the side of the head. Picks her up. Kind of an old-fashioned veal throw, only straight down. Spectre doesn't like that. Whips her hard into the corner. Here's the tag. Wicked's going to come back in again. Gut held unblocked for a shot. And now Gelna finds herself back in the corner again. Big stomps by Wicked. Another one. Alley-oops her again. Almost went for a set-out pin. Wicked showing she's got some brains, but she wasn't smart enough to stop Gelna from tagging out. Now Varja is back in, but Wicked goes right to work on Varja. Varja reverses things, throws Wicked into the corner. Big slap across the side of the head. Now a big boot to the gut, looks like. And now Wicked gets alley-ooped. And Varja goes right for the pin, but gets kicked right out. Pulls her up, and a big knee to the jaw by Varja onto Wicked. Pulls her right back up. And whips her hard into the corner. Big shoulder block into the gut. And some more stomps. With Wicked having nowhere to go, finally rolls her way free. Varja watches out for Spectre, gives Wicked a chance to get up, get some strikes in, and now going for a massive pile driver like suplex there. But gets ripcorded right into a shoulder block, and Varja again goes for the pin. Not even a 1 count. You can see the expression of Varja's face. She thought she had her. Hard whip into the corner again. Here's the tag. Gelna gets a double whip into the ropes. Double hip toss. Gelna strikes a pose long enough to give Spectre a chance to get tagged in by Wicked. Gelna goes right after her. Wicked gets a quick stomp and a massive face plant. Pulls her up. Gelna shot to the gut. Misses on that strike, giving Spectre a chance. Now they're just straighting shots here. And now Wicked whips Spectre whips Gelna into the corner. But she forearm shots her way free. They're back in the center now. Spectre into the corner. Quick tag. Here comes Varja again. Holding her out. Double team action here. Pulling her up. And powerbomb her straight down. With that, Varja goes for the pin. Wicked there for the save. Only a 1 count. Varja chases her out and now goes right after Spectre again. Holds the arm down. Starts stomping on the hand. Nasty shots there. And now she's going to go up top rope. Wicked's there to try to interfere, but the ref stops her. Big elbow, but nobody home. Spectre rolls away. Spectre, hard whip of Varja in the corner, scoops her up. Spinning slam, sidewalk slam straight down, pulls her up. And a hard whip into the corner. Wraps the leg around the rope and a big undefended kick to the leg. You can see it had effect on Varja there. Scoops her up. Inverted atomic drop. Now has the legs apart. Double leg drop right to the solar plexus. And shall we say other areas. Pulls her up to her feet. Hard whip into the corner again. Pulls her out. What you got planned here? Suplex right into the turnbuckles. And with that, there's the tag. Varja trying to get to the tag. Wicked celebrates, giving her Varja time to tag. And here comes Gelna with a big clubbing forearm shot onto Wicked. And now she's going to go for some ground and pound. Big stomp to the gut. Grabs the arm, starting to pull on the shoulder. Pulls her up to her feet. And a hard whip into the corner. Pulls her out. Hard into there again. Wicked pulls her, kicks her way free. Throws Gelna into the corner. Gets a big strike onto Varja. Now has that arm wrapped around the rope. Using it, the other rope for extra leverage. And pulls Gelna out of the corner again. We've seen a lot of alley-oops here. And with that, she's going to go and tag. Gelna lets it happen. In comes Spectre. Spectre is ready for... Hits her with the hot wire. But nope. Only a 1 count. Ooh, went for an Enziguri on Varja, but no one's there. But Gelna did not respond in time. Nope, she does wake up. Throws Spectre in the corner instead. And after all that, she's going to go to her own corner. Spectre comes out with Varja coming in. Oh, catches her with a running clothesline. Gelna gets her with a forearm from behind. Spectre makes up for it by slamming Varja down. Twists the arm around and does the goalpost stretch. Slams the arm down again. Definitely working on that. Goes after Gelna with a big forearm strike and a kick to Varja. Gelna tries to get in a shot, but it looks like she missed. Varja slammed down again. Spectre pulls her up. Wraps her up. Snap suplex there. And with that, she's going upstairs. Hits the cannonball. Hooks the leg for the pin. And Gelna gets there just in time, and she hits the ref at the same time. The ref is down. Spectre pulls Varja up to her feet. Hard whip in the corner as the ref slowly gets up. Big chop, but I think that hurt Spectre more than Varja. Now Spectre finds herself whipped hard all the way across the ring. Big forearm shot to the head there from Varja. Pulls her up. Another alley-oop. And Spectre comes up firing. Wraps her up. Nice over the shoulder throw. Pulls her up to her feet. Hard whip into the corner next to Wicked. Gonna wrap her up and hard suplex hard in the corner again. Goes for the pin. And Varja kicks out at the 2 count. Spectre thought she had it. And with that, Varja rolls out of the ring and Wicked gets tagged in. Wicked goes after Gelna with a big shoulder block, knocking her off the ring apron. As she waits for Varja to come back into the ring. And she does. Wicked waiting for her. Hard whip into the ropes and a big boot. Hits her with the Baron boot. Goes for the pin. And no one to rescue Varja this time, as the victory goes to Anarchy. Big win. Spectre fetches the jalopy as Wicked celebrates inside the ring. She climbs back in, and they leave the way they came. As unconventional as all get out, but a very effective win nonetheless for Anarchy. Now we'll go back to more women's singles action here. We have Lorana, our fawn MMA artist, going up against Jayla Fast Shadow, our halfling druid. This will be an interesting matchup here. Some similarity of styles here. Lorana's definitely got an MMA influence. Jayla is not quite the Mad Monk kind of thing, but she's not bad with the hand-to-hand combat as either. So let's head back to the ring for more action. A fawn master of the Seder School of Martial Arts, here to prove that fighting style is the superior form of hand-to-hand combat. And she has made her presence known here in the keep. Makes her way into the ring. She'll have her hands full with Jayla Fast Shadow tonight. Should be a good matchup here. Neither one pulls any punches or takes prisoners, so this should be fairly rough and tumble. Whoop, that is not correct. She should not be wearing the Hunter's Mark. That is an error by the game. Yeah, take that off. Neol has the belt, not you. All right, that is a mess up by the game. We will see the bearer of the Women's Hunter's Mark later on. Yeah, lay that strap down. It does not belong to you, Jayla. Something's wrong here, folks. The game evidently has glitched on us in some form or fashion. All right, Lorana's ready to go. Jayla's looking relaxed in there now. She comes to life, is ready to go. There's the bell, and here we go. And Lorana goes right after Jayla. No hesitation. Quick strike. Now throws her down hard onto the mat. And trying to stretch that face, make things a little bit longer, whether they want to or not. Now grabs the leg, and she's going for the heel hook. She's not afraid to go for submission holds here, or do damage wherever way she can. Big stomp misses, but rolling kick there by Jayla to get free. Springboard into a big forearm shot. Catches Lorana by surprise. Whips her hard over the rope and onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats there outside the ring. Jayla gonna wait. Nope, she's going up top rope. Waiting for Lorana to get up. And now comes in with a big double axe handle. And now the ground and pound begins. They're outside the ring. Okay, there the count started. I wondered if they were going to start counting on the rings there. And throws her hard into the steps. Pulls her up. And throws her down towards the opposite corner and runs in with a big double X handle shot there. Lorana still on the ground as the count continues. Now she's up. Walks her way around the ring. She's not going to rush in. She's going to make sure she's got space. Ref's going to make sure there's a little bit. Catches Jayla by surprise. Chin drop onto the rope. As the count goes to 7. And now she steps in. Jayla gives her some room now. Quick kick to the gut and walks right into a snap DDT. But only a 1 count. Way early. Has a foot right on the chin there. Trying to show that she's the superior combatant. Does it again. And then releases it. Goes up. Second rope. Body splash, but nobody home. Lorana was ready for her. Pulls her up to her feet. Hard up, nope, reversed by Jayla into the ropes, and a big drop kick by Jayla. Stomp to the back. Jayla trying to strike that triumph pose again. Maybe trying to show that she's the one who's supposed to have the belt, but she did not get it in the gauntlet. And big series of strikes and a leaping forearm there by Lorana. Now going for the arm stretch. Big stomp to the face. Another big stomp. And now Lorana's chaining some things together here. Big knee to the chin. Another stomp to the back. And now she's going to go up top. What she got planned here? Big elbow drop. Hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 1 count. Goes up second rope. Jayla strikes her down. And now taking that pose again. Now releasing it. Now big stomp onto the arm. Jayla slowly trying to get up. Nope. Face planted straight down onto the mat. Jayla going up top. Big body splash. Nails it this time. Flips her over. Big stomp onto the leg. Pulls Lorana up to her feet. Quick kick in. Wraps her up. Going for the Druid Maker, but no! Lorana reversed it on her. Slammed her down hard. Big clubbing forearm to the back. Flips her over. Locks it in, and she's got her in the satyr lock. Gonna try to make her submit or pass out. Jayla's up, able to get to her feet and punch her way free. Slams her down hard. Waits for Lorana to get up. Wraps her up. And hits the entangle. Goes for the pin. And the victory goes to Jayla Fast Shadow. Jayla Fast Shadow, our halfling druid, gets the victory. And I know you're saying, if she's a halfling, why is she so tall? That's the shortest that the game will allow me to make them. 3-star match. All right, let's go back to women's tag team action here, as former women's tag team champions Paws and Claws will be going up again. Will be wrestling tonight. Our Tabaxis will be going up against our Elven Bards here. They are the team known as the Interlude. These two had a big rivalry in the past, and things have not totally cooled down off of that. This should be a very hot and heated matchup between these two tag teams. Not afraid to mix it up there inside the ring, that is for sure, as we have seen in the past. So, with that, let us head to Diet Water Arena and return to the action. And coming out first, selfie stick in hand, is Adasha. Followed by Jiashi. They are paws and claws. They are just two tabaxis looking for fun and the next big thing. Jiashi and Adasha, they are paws and claws, former Queens of the Keep tag team champions. So they are always going to be a formidable team there inside the ring. As Adasha wants to go for one more selfie shot. I don't know if she's trying to post these things live on TikTok as we're going. I'm not sure. I don't know how good the Wi-Fi signal is there inside of Water Arena. Looks like she set it down, and looks like they're ready to go as we wait for their opponents to enter. They are Dia Hanu and Mira Visk, the interlude. Are traveling bards known to inspire themselves and others, especially inspire others to do things for them. As they decide who's going to go in first. Not afraid to glam up for the occasion, even if it's inside the ring. And looks like they are set and ready to go. It's going to be Jiashi first, starting off against Mira Visk. Here's the bell, and there we go. And hard in the corner goes Mira. Big shoulder block there by Jiashi. And now has the knee right on the throat, it looks like. Has to break it, but Mira's feeling the effects already. Pulls her up to her feet. And another hard whip into the corner. And a monkey flip right out. As Jiashi poses in the ring over Mira. Pulls her up to her feet. Hard whip into the corner. Another shoulder block. Big stomp. Another one. A third. Nope. Mira gets the boot up first and catches Jiashi by surprise. Pulls her up. Massive forearm shot. And with that, Mira's had enough. And Dia Hanu will come into the ring. Throws her hard into the corner. Big forearm shot. An elbow. Now throws her down. And she's going to go right for the pin. But only a 1 count. Springboard forearm shot. I think she got the ref with her legs coming by accident. The ref is down. The refs are taking some abuse here tonight. Hard throw into the corner. Jiashi forearm shots her way through. Way free. Dia reverses the throw into the corner and gets her the big running clothesline. Both Dia was going to tag, but then Jiashi tags Adasha in, so she decides to stay in. And a big knee shot. Jiashi slow to get to her feet, and now she's chased out. Hard into the corner goes Adasha. Dia Hanu makes sure she leaves, and now tags Mira back in. And a double whip into the ropes. Flying shoulder blocks from both. Mira goes after Adasha. Nice German suplex there. Threw her across the ring. And now whips her hard in over the ropes onto the Eldritch Blast. Suicide dive hits Jiashi. Caught her totally by surprise. I think Mira's a little confused here. Doesn't know where to go. Now she catches Adasha, but Adasha catches it. Oh! Walks right in. A nice little cartwheel kick there. Wraps her up. And a suplex onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. And with that, Mira gets right back inside the ring. Goes again after Jiashi. As I said, these two teams do not like each other. Suicide dive again. Nails Adasha. And now they whip each other around. Adasha throwing back into the ring. Mira going back after Jiashi. So now Adasha goes after Dia. The ref is admonishing Mira to get back in as Adasha attacks Dia over on the other side. The count starts, and now they come at each other. Nice roll-up, double stomp by Mira, but Adasha kicks right back up. Nice little hits a treble clef outside the ring there onto Adasha. And now she goes after Jiashi, but gets struck. Dia comes after Adasha. Adasha gets her. Oh, chin drop by Mira onto Jiashi. Suicide dive misses to try to help her partner. The only one standing is Dia. Now Mira's here. I don't think my... Okay, it's my microphone back working now. Okay, it was giving me some weird sounds there. All right, looks like we're back to having microphone work. All right, so nobody is back in the ring. Okay, Adasha needs to get back in. We have a count of 5 now. Mira comes join her, resets the count, and gets slammed down hard onto the mats. Pulls her up. Mira goes back in the ring. Adasha's about to, but now goes after Dia Hanu. Like I said, these two tag teams do not like each other. Chin drop by Mira onto Jiashi. Adasha still going after Dia. Throws Dia in the ring, though she's not the person of record in the ring right now. Nice Hurricane Rana there by Mira onto Adasha, but walks right into a quick kick. Now we have the right people in the ring. Big Russian leg sweep by Adasha. Mira pops right back up. Nice little power slam there. Kind of a gut wrench slam there. Big stomp on the shoulder. And now a hard whip into the corner. As you can tell, these two tag teams do not care for each other very much. Big shoulder block. Now the foot right on the chest. Trying to stomp the air out. And down goes Mira. Adasha pulls her up. Again hard into the corner. Tag team. Has her set up. Big springboard drop kick to the back of the head. Mira could not defend herself. Goes for the pin. And Mira kicks out before Dia can come to help. Jiashi pulls Mira Visk up to her feet. Hard whip again into the corner. Mira kicks herself free, throws Jiashi into the corner. Big boot kick there. And with that, looks like she's going to come over and tag. And in comes Dia Hanu. Jiashi comes out of the corner. Walks right into a skullcracker, right into the knee of Dia. Pulls her up. Quick kick. Nope. Jiashi's ready for that. Hits her with a knee to the chin of her own. Big clubbing shot to the head. Now pulls Dia away from the ropes. Dia gets up to her feet. Forearm shot gets blocked. Dia's got a hold of Jiashi. Whips her hard into the corner. Big roundhouse boot kick there. Hard slam into the turnbuckle. Another big kick. Another. And down goes Jiashi. Dia pulls her up to her feet. Hard into the corner again. Here's the tag. Mira's coming in. It's holding her up. We're going to have a missile launch. Nails her with the shoulder. Pulls her up to her feet. Goes for the kick. Jiashi blocks it. Gets a strike in of her own. Hard whip into the corner by Mira, but she's ready with that forearm out. And another forearm shot. Waiting for her to get up. Wraps her up. And she's got the swan song in, but a big save by Adasha. And with that, there's the tag. And then comes Dia back in. Jiashi is still down on the mat. Dia pulls her up. Hard whip across the ring into the corner. Big kick there. Another tag. Holding her open. Into a fireman's carry. Rolling senton into a 450 splash. And now Mira's up. Moonsault from the top rope. Hooks the leg. And this one is over. A nasty, hard-fought match. But the victory goes to the Interlude. As you can see, they are quite ecstatic over their victory. A big rivalry between these two tag teams. 3.5 stars. Speaking of rivalries, Belle Sanders versus Goldie Boone. These two do not like each other. They've had heated rivalries since the beginning of all this. Actually, their rivalry is what brought them to Grappler's Keep in the first place. Both of these people are out of the Weird Wild West. We'll talk about what brought them here and why they do not like each other very much when we return to Diet Water Arena. Coming out first, the best shot in the Weird Wild West will do whatever needs to be done no matter what. She is a self-professed desperado. She's a member of the gang led by Curtis the Pistol Powell. They attacked, raided, and burned the Boone family ranch. And as they are escaping from the posse that Goldie was in, chasing after them, they all got caught up into some sort of time loop vortex that dropped them here into the world of Grappler's Keep. So they are wrestling, they are competing here as they try to find a way back. So you can see that Goldie really doesn't care much for Belle, and Belle could care less about what Goldie feels about her. Both are former Lady of Valor Women's Champions. And here comes Goldie Boone. Anytime she can get a match to try to seek revenge against Belle Sanders, she can. She not only took the ranch, but she also, Goldie was our first Lady of Valor Women's Champion, only to have Belle Sanders defeat her at our first premium live event. Belle Sanders would hold on to it until she would lose the belt to Annalith when Annalith cashed in the bag of holding. So no titles here. This is just bragging rights right now. Belle staying loose. Goldie's got the game face going there. Looks like our ref is ready to go. And here we are. And Goldie comes right out the big kicks. Hard whip into the ropes. Pulls her up. Big back body drop. Goldie wasting no time trying to go for it, but nope. Foot's underneath the ropes, so has to break it. Hard whip up and over the ropes onto the ring apron. Big forearm strike. Drop kick knocks her off the ring apron and down onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Comes out after where Belle's waiting. It's got a hold of her. Sears and knee shots. Catch Goldie by surprise. Grabs her by the legs. Big stomp right on the solar plexus and just walks right over Goldie. Pulls her up to her feet. Throws her back inside the ring. Both are back inside. Belle scoops her up. Spinning slam straight down. Big stomp to the arm. Another big kick. Belle going up top rope. Almost slips there. It's waiting for Goldie to get up. And a missile drop kick from the top rope catches her flush. Runs in with another knee shot. Snap DDT. But Goldie spins right back up. Has a hold of her again and gets the knee shots into the chest and gut. Grabs the leg. And now going for a heel hook. Twisting hard on that leg. Going after that ankle and knee. Flips her over. As Goldie slowly tries to get up. Rolls away from that shot. Scoops up Belle. And is going to drop her on the top rope. And now Goldie goes for some ground and pound. Not usually her area of attack, but gets some strikes in and a slap across the face. She's going to go in for more. And another slap across the face. Belle slowly gets up, comes in with a big series of kicks of her own. Down goes Goldie after that last one. Slides over underneath the ropes. Pulls herself up on the ring apron as Belle comes after her and hip tosses her right back in. Hooks the leg for the pin. Not even a 1 count, and Goldie has her kicked off. Belle has her by the back of the head and hard into the turnbuckle. Pulls her out and just throws her across the ring. Goldie, shot to the gut, gets herself free. Hard whip into the corner and a big running elbow shot. Big stomp of the boot and another one right on the chest. That one gets through for sure. Belle's up and down. Goldie going right after the pin opportunity. But only a 2 count. Goldie catching her breath. Now goes after with another big boot. Measures things out, another stomp. And another. Now Belle pops right back up. Whipped over the ropes again, and the drop kick back down she goes. Goldie stands in the corner waiting. As Belle comes right in. Goldie waiting for her. Belle has her by the arm, hard whip into the ropes, drops down. And Luthez press and goes right for the ground and pound shots. Hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 1 count. Goldie up, scoops up Belle again. And it's going to be another drop right onto the top rope. Pulls her up, but walks right into a jawbreaker by Belle. Hard whip into the ropes. Strike and a miss. Goldie getting some kicks in on the hamstrings there. Another big kick, big chop there. And a veal throw of her own into the corner. Pulls her up. Big strike, knife edge chops again. Another one, Belle gets out of the way of that one. Big clothesline shot. Another one by Belle. A kick attempt by Goldie. Leg gets caught and a nice leg sweep there by Belle. And now she goes up to the second rope to celebrate as Goldie gets to her feet and is ready for quick kick. Wraps her up. Going for a DDT, but Belle blocks that from happening and hits the Cyclone out of nowhere. She's not going for the pin yet. She goes up second rope. Does a little old school rope work and a big elbow drop. Hooks the leg. And Goldie somehow kicks out. I thought this one was over. As did Belle. As Goldie slowly gets her way up to the feet. Quick kick. Wraps her up. And hits the tumbleweed. This could be it for Goldie. It is. Big win for Belle Sanders here tonight. Goldie rolls herself out of the ring. Belle not afraid to mix it up with anybody. Anytime, anywhere. 3-star match. And now for the women's side, as you can see, we have the belt on the right people this time. This is our main event tonight for the Queen's Courtyard here. Our newly crowned bearer of the Hunter's Mark for the women, Neil Kaia will be bearing the Hunter's Mark for the first time against Annabelle Dukes. For those of you not familiar with the Hunter's Mark, it is our fighting championship. Every time we have a stream, whether it's a regular stream like this or a premium live event like the Melee Madness coming up, that belt must be defended unless there's an extenuating circumstance. Otherwise, so we had someone. If you successfully bear the men's or the women's side, if you bear the Hunter's Mark 4 times in a row successfully. Okay, what's going on here? Are we frozen or something? Is something wrong with my camera here? Something's wrong with my camera here. Let me do a reset here. All right, there we go. All right, good. I'm glad we caught that. All right, so anyway, if you successfully bear the Hunter's Mark 4 times in a row, you can cash in the belt for a title shot for either the Lady of Valor championship on the women's side, or on the men's side, you can cash it in for the Master of Melee belt. We've recently had that happen. Both attempts were unsuccessful, but we have had people win the belts doing it that way before. So, what we'll have, Neil will be bearing it for the first time here against Annabelle Dukes, another of the members of Fatal Attraction. We saw Annalith earlier. Minyun's going to be watching on as well, so let's go right to our match to see if Neil can bear the Hunter's Mark. All right, we got Samantha in the ring doing the introductions as always. And coming out first is our current wearer of the belt. It is Nael Kaio out of the sci-fi realm. She is from Ganymede, one of the moons of Jupiter. As you can see, she does not have eyes like we do. She uses psionics to be able to sense where everything is around her and what everything looks like. So she uses that special sight in order to compete here. And it has served her well so far. She now, after she defeated Cheryl Aranoma in our women's gauntlet match last week and was crowned the bearer of the Hunter's Mark. We'll see how well she defends it here. In this first match, she has a formidable opponent, however, to do that with. And she's got to watch her back because of the entourage with her. Here they come. Annabelle Dukes, she's the one on the left. Leading them out is the leader of Fatal Attraction, Minyun Maidlar. She led out Annalith earlier, who was successful. Who's acting like she's still a little punch drunk after her last match there, but it'll be Annabelle Dukes who will be competing here in this match. So, we begin and end with Fatal Attraction. We'll see how things go, if things work just as well for Annabelle as they did for Annalith. Looks like she is set and the rest of her team are set and ready to go. Annabelle Dukes, the toughest person on the east side of town, runs the Fresh Fantasy Speakeasy. And here's the belt that they're competing for here tonight. It is the Women's Hunter's Mark. All right, holding the belt up high. The ref holds it up for everyone to see. And I think it looks like we are set and ready to go. Neil's got the game face going. Annabelle looks like she's set as well. Maybe a little nervous here. And here we go. And Neil comes right out with a kick. Annabelle with a punch. Goes for the ropes, but Neil cuts her off. Now has her by the back of the head. Takes her all the way across to the other ropes. And Annabelle flips her over onto the Eldritch Blast safety mat. Suicide dive. Nails her. Annabelle going right after her here. Big series of punches here. Nasty European uppercut. Now Neil does have the champion's advantage as Annabelle goes for the ground and pound there out on the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Neil cannot lose the belt due to a count out or disqualification. And now she wisely throws her in. Annabelle springboard moonsault, but nobody home. Neil had rolled out of the way. And forearm shot to the back by Neil. Wraps her up. Another forearm shot. Hard whip into the corners. Mignon looks on. And looks like she's going for the turnbuckle again. That kind of almost cost Annabelle the match last time. Big jawbreaker by Neil. Gets Annabelle up to her feet. And Neil puts her up there on the ropes. Big kick to the leg. Another forearm strike. Puts her through the ropes. And guillotine shot to the back of the head. Annabelle had to jump out of the way. Neil goes for the pin. But not even a 1 count. Neil goes up top rope. Annabelle's back up to her feet. Double axe handle by Neil before Annabelle can do anything. The ref has seen the turnbuckle and is fixing it. Annabelle whips Neil into the corner. Pops her up. Pop-up punch there. And now goes right to the ground and pound. Big stomp. Another stomp to the arm. The ref has the turnbuckle fixed. And big series of kicks, but Neil pops right back up. Looks like Annabelle was daring her to get some punch her in the arm, but Neil instead wraps her up. Inverted skullcracker. Leaping splash there. Another leaping splash. And now Neil goes up. Top rope. Frog splash from the top rope. Almost the Phoenix splash there. Goes to the corner and runs in. Massive drop kick. Onto Annabelle in the corner. Hard whip into the ropes. Nice toe drop takedown, but Annabelle gets a fist in, gets a strike in of her own, comes in with a kick. And massive punch there. Almost hit her with the last word there. Now kind of an inverted surfboard here. Now just stomping between the shoulders on Neil. Pulls her up. Scoops her up. And hits the speakeasy. He's going for the pin. But no, Neil's able to kick out. Annabelle thought she had her and walks into a roll-up. Neil's got her, but nope, not even a 1 count. Basement drop kick by Neil doesn't phase Annabelle. Neil, code breaker to the back. And now Annabelle rolls outside. Neil goes up. As their entourage looks around, I think Neil hits the splash, but I think she hit her knee coming down on the ring apron. The other two walk away as the ref warns them not to interfere. Neil grabs the leg, arm drop, elbow drop right onto the knee, flips her over. Looks like she's going to go for it again. Mignon chastising Neil. Neil getting into an argument and not focusing on the match, which is probably what Mignon wants, trying to give Annabelle time to recover. She's up to her feet, and both get back in the ring by the 8 count. Code breaker again to the face, hits her with the Comet, hooks the leg. And Neil, despite interference by Mignon, hits the Comet. And she has her first successful defense of the belt. Neil Caillo has her first successful defense of the Hunter's Mark. 1 down, 3 more to go in order to get a title shot. Raises her hand high in victory. Celebrating that belt. 3-star match. Pretty good one. Despite interference by Mignoon a couple of times there, she's able to overcome. And that will bring us to the end of the women's side of the matches here. And now we'll get ready for the men's side here. There won't be any of those there because we'll be actually exiting the universe for this. Unless let me try something here. Instead of going right to a quick intermission here, we are going to go ahead and stay here because I want to see if I can do something. Can I, from here, no, I cannot. Okay. I was wanting to see if I could set up a gauntlet match from inside here, but I cannot. So, we will exit the universe here, and let us grab our people here. We have 10 people who will be competing in this gauntlet match here tonight. So we want the 10 gauntlet match, and of course we don't want this anywhere else but Diet Water Arena. Match options. Can I select the announcer? No, I cannot. Okay. All right. It's selecting all ladies here, so all right, it's not letting me do it from there. So all right. We have my list here. Let's go ahead and grab them. We have Rufus Combs. Hang on. All right, let's start this over. Change participants. Okay. Okay, there we go. AJ Hawk. No, we don't need anybody from the... Here we go. Custom superstars here. We want Rufus. We want Kilran. We do not want Austin Theory. We want... Where is he? We want Miney. We want Ben de Mustaine. We want the Dungeon Master. He will get a chance to get the belt back. We want Rulem. We want Vin Blasteem. We want Lore Odugda. We want Callius Lucidus. And finally, we want Morduk. So, these are the 10 who have been selected for this men's gauntlet match. As you can see, they are going to go in at random. I have no control over any of it. And with that, let's going to make us let's pick Rufus again. All right, let's select our arena, make sure it's still the one we want it. Yep. All right. I can't, unfortunately, pick Samantha as our announcer here, so we're going to go. Now, if we run into any problems, we will reset the gauntlet match up with the number of people that are left, and we will make sure that the right people are selected to be there in the match. So, let's go ahead and get things started in the men's roundtable as we are going to crown our newest bearer of the men's hunter's mark. 10 will have a shot. You want to be one of the later people drawn in rather than one of the earlier ones, so because you don't have to wrestle as long. The crowd's excited. They know they're going to see a new title holder. And we'll edit the YouTube accordingly to make sure it looks as seamless as possible, like we did for the women's side. So who's starting? Callius Lucidus out of the Delta Quadrant. One of our sci-fi characters will be starting off, which means he's got to defeat all 9 other competitors. Sounds daunting, but last week, Cheryl Aranoma was in the first match, and she made it all the way to the final match, only to lose to Neil. So, crazier things could happen. Callius could defeat everybody. It's going to be a challenge, but he has that possibility to do so. Ben de Mustaine, our red dragonborn, paladin of Bahamut, warlock of Tiamat, our initial men's Master Melee champion. He will have to, in order to get the belt, he will need to run the gauntlet as well. A daunting challenge. We'll see if either of these two can do it. Callius looks set. Ben is ready to go. The key here is to try to defeat your opponent as quick as possible to save your energy. And Ben goes right after Callius, wraps him up, going for the abdominal stretch. Trying to wear him out earlier, but Callius punches his way loose, goes up with the head scissors. Nice rollover to get free. Goes right after Ben, wraps him up, quick snap suplex of his own. Hard whip into the ropes, drops down, leapfrogs over, and a nice hip toss there. He put everything into it. Ben goes right after a nice springboard, but nobody home. Ben takes advantage, goes for that abdominal stretch again. Callius goes for what worked before, and it's going to work again. Callius scoops him up, spins him around. Big drop right down. Ben goes right after Callius is going for the rope, scoops him up. Rams him into the turnbuckle, throws him out to the middle of the ring. Slams the arm down. And now stomping the water out of the puddle. Callis pops right back up. Nice arm drag reversal there. Caught Ben by surprise. Big series of strikes. Ben blocks that one. Comes with some shots of his own. Wraps him up. And now a snap suplex of his own right into a pin. But nope. Callis is under the ropes. Ben has to break it off. Callis pulls himself up in the corner. And a big running clothesline shot by Ben. As he celebrates there. Waits for Callis, gets up, pulls him up. And massive forearm shot straight down. And now goes for the ground and pound. Big stomp. The last thing either of these two people want to do is get into a prolonged match because it'll just wear them out for everyone else they have to go up against. Another big clubbing forearm shot. A big stomp there by Ben. Has him up. And a big power bomb hitting the ropes as he goes down. Pulls him away from the ropes. Callis tries to get up. Ben has the arm. Sits right on that shoulder. Flips him over. Hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 1 count. Ben was hoping for a quick one. He had some shock, but not enough awe. Callis punches his way free. Hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. Leapfrogs over. Nice double hook suplex there of sorts. Use Ben's momentum against him. Big forearm shot and down goes the Dragonborn. Grabs the leg. Wraps it around. And just wrenches the leg there right at the knee and the thigh. Leaping elbow drop. Pulls him up. He's got that arm. He's pulling the 360 here with the shoulder all the way around. Pulls Ben up to his feet again. Scoops him up. No, Ben reverses it. Has him wrapped up. Inverted DDT. Clubbing forearm shot, but Callis gets away, but Ben's ready for him as he comes in. Nice hip toss reversal by Callis. We're seeing some good chain wrestling here from both of these two. Hard whip into the ropes and flips and misses on the shot. Ben catches himself on the ropes. Comes in with his own big clubbing clothesline. Swing and a miss by Callis into the ropes. Scoops him up. Big back body drop. Pulls him up. Spine buster. And now small package by Callis. Catches him by surprise. Only a 1 count. Big stomp to the face. Ben trying to get up. Callis into the ropes. Leaping kick there. Blocked by Ben. Big forearm shot. He's going to pull him up. Another power bomb coming. There it is. Ben getting himself worked up. And now goes for the ground and pound. Big stomp to the gut. To the ropes. Big body splash. Hits him with the dragon dive. But only a 2 count. Callis rolls out to the outside of the ring onto the ring apron. Ben comes right after him. Big forearm shot. Another forearm shot. Comes outside the ring apron as well. And over the shoulder drop. Nope. Right onto the ring apron instead. Callis gets up. Comes up swinging and connects. Scoops him up. Massive backbreaker there by Callis. Pulls Ben up to his feet. Throws him hard into the ring. There's no countouts in this. Callis comes in and Ben's waiting for a big clubbing clothesline of his own. As Ben thumps the chest, getting ready for Callis to get up. Scoops him up. And he hits the Eldritch Slam. Hooks the leg for the pin. And Ben advances. Let's see who's next. It is Marduk. So, unlike everyone else, Marduk insisted on a full entrance. He's giving Ben time to rest up. which I don't know if he's doing that for sportsmanship or if this is ego or if he really doesn't care. He's our super smart superhero, so this might be all part of his strategy. I don't know. We'll find out. But he's taking his time walking into the ring. Ben's not arguing. It's giving him a chance to get his win back. It's not how these things normally happen. But Ben's not going to argue. Although Morduk does like to play to the fans, some people say that might be one of his biggest weaknesses. But as he likes to say right now, he is the Baron. All right, here we go. Round 2 of the Gauntlet. Morduk comes right out swinging. Big elbow by Ben, gets out of that. Wraps him up. Going for the big suplex. Has him up. Showing off some core strength here. You rooting for Ben? He's got to run the entire gauntlet here, Wandering Silence. Big stomp to the face. Cheryl almost did that last week. She went every match except the last one. Ben looks like he's has the opportunity to try to repeat that and do it one better. Pulls him up. And a big slam down. Then again, I know you're not a big fan of Morduk, are you? Morduk kicks himself free there and going for the crippler crossface, but Ben gets his feet in the ropes. Morduk has to break it. Big stomps to the back. Morduk going right after him here. Goes up, top rope. Yeah, I know. 450 splash, but nobody home. Morduk may have outsmarted himself there. Ben goes right after him. Scoops him up. And bear hug into a suplex. Just threw him over his shoulders. Pulls him up. Big elbow shot. He's got a hold of the arm. He'll get another one in. A third, and down goes Morduk. Pulls him up to his feet. Has him up and spins around, a big slam downward. Goes after Morduk. Quick kick, but Morduk catches it. Nice dragon screw reversal. Ben rolls out of the ring. Morduk flips over the ropes and nails Ben by surprise. Wraps him up. Face plant straight down. Not a true DDT, just face planted him down. Grabs him by the feet, but Ben kicks him off. And now Morduk scoops him up. Gut buster right into the knee. Pulls Ben up again. And going for the crippler crossface again. Submissions and pins do not count outside the ring. Ben rolls himself free. Big kick to the gut. And throws him hard into the steps. Ben pulls Morduk up. And throws him down towards the corner. Again, no countouts in this. Morduk spins his way up. Scoops him up. Fireman's carry. And snake eyes him into the ring apron. Morduk has the advantage of being a little bit fresher. Ben's had one match already. Morduk throws him in. Ben tries to roll away, but a stomp right to the back into the ropes. Leg split knee drop. And now another stomp right across the forehead. Morduk catches his breath, takes in the crowd as Ben gets up. Not sure what that was. Pulls Ben up to his feet. Hard whip into the ropes. Hooks him and throws him down. And big spinning kick hit him right in the gut. Hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 1 count. Ben rolls outside to break Morduk's momentum. Goes for an over-the-rope splash. Ben was ready. And now stomping the water out of the mud puddle there on the Eldritch Blast safety mats, and now goes right to the ground and pound. That stomp misses. Scoops Marduk up, has him on the shoulder, spin and a slam down. And those mats don't give like the ring does. Has him up. Here comes the big clubbing forearm. Pulls him up. And now has him by the back of the neck, throws Marduk back inside the ring. Comes right after him. Going for that big clubbing shot again, the big pole arm shot. Big stomp on the ankle. Flips him over. And now a knee breaker right into the ring. Goes for the ground and pound again. Big stomp to the gut. Pulls him up by the head. And a veal throw across the ring almost hits the ref there. Another big stomp pulls him up. Shoulder squat right on there. Another big stomp to the back. As Ben slowly trying to take control of the match. Marduk trying to pull himself up in the corner. Big shot to the gut. No, Marduk blocks it with an elbow of his own. Wraps him up. Snap suplex there towards the corner. Big double axe handle shot as Ben gets to his feet. Ben not stopping though. Scoops him up. Has him up. And big body slam. I thought maybe it was going to be the Eldritch Slam. Lets out a war cry. And now pulls him up again. Massive power bomb. Ben goes to the ropes. The demon, the dragon dive, hits him with it. And kicks out at 2. Ben thought he had it right there. Marduk comes in with a big strike of his own. Another clothesline and a sling blade. Ben gets a quick kick to get out of whatever Marduk has planned. Scoops him up. There's the Eldritch Slam. Hooks the leg for the pin. And Marduk kicks out. Ben thought he had it there. I thought he did too. And now the big stomps. Gets the war cry going. And now looks like he's going to go up top rope. Big elbow, but nobody home. Marduk rolled out of the way. Ben still in control, into the ropes. Drops down. Scoops him up. Big body slam straight down. Again, the big stomps. Yeah, I'm just as surprised as you are, Wandering Silence. I thought he had him there. Ben goes up top rope as Marduk's outside the ring. Big double axe handle. And more stomps to the chest. Another one to the face. Pulls him up by the arm. Does the shoulder squat again. Spins around to stomp another one. Marduk rolls out of this one. And gets into the big clothesline of his own. Leg split knee drop. Has Ben worn himself out. Another knee drop to the head. Pulls him up to his feet. Throws Ben in the ring as Ben worn himself out with all those attacks that didn't finish. Ben's back up to his feet though, waiting for Marduk to get in. And comes right after him. Abdominal stretch. Gonna try to make him tap. Maybe all those shot stomps to the chest have weakened things out. Marduk instead punches his way free. Leg scissors, rolls his way loose. Goes for a kick. Ben blocks that one. Hard whip into the ropes. Scoops him up. Big body slam. Pulls him just a little further away from the ropes. Pulls him up to his feet. Marduk's got control now. Takes him over to the ropes. Throws him out of the ring. Onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Is he going to do that ring flip again? He's trying to decide. Runs to the ropes for momentum. And a suicide dive. Throwing Ben into the retaining wall there. Right by the old-timey Porium sign. Pulls Ben up. Ripcord knee shot, and down he goes. And now Marduk is taking control of the match here. Stomp right onto the solar plexus. Pulls Ben up to his feet. Throws him back in the ring. Ben trying to get up. Marduk pulls him up to his feet, wraps him up. Sets him up, big series of kicks there. Ben still standing. More kicks to the head. And that one, I think, drew blood. He's going for more shots. Ben still standing, but barely. Rolls him over. Big kick to the noggin again. Hooks the leg for the pin. Is this going to be it? Nope. Ben kicks out at 1. Ben trying to get to his feet. Big flubbing forearm shot by Marduk. Pulls him up. Whips him into the corner. Pulls him out hard into the turnbuckle. Puts him up top. Dangerous place to be. Marduk going up top rope with him. Is he going to go for a superplex here? And he does. He hits it. Still has a hold of it. And hits a Falcon's Arrow. Hooks the leg. And Marduk advances. Who will come up next? It is Killeran Sparkshard. All right, here we go. And Killeran and Marduk are in there. Marduk going right to the kicks to the head again, not picking up right where he left off with Ben. Pulls him straight down. Killeran with a quick kick there to get out. And now a stomp to the gut. We'll see how much Marduk has in the tank after that match with Ben. Big double axe handle shot. Pulls him up. Another forearm shot straight down. Might have been a fist. Big elbow drop by our high elf. Elemental Wizard, but walks right into a big jawbreaker. Big series of chops and kicks by Marduk. Forearm shot, and down he goes. Flips him over. Flips him back, changes his mind. Now he's going to go for a heel hook. Trying to slow Killeran down. Make it harder to apply the fireball DDT. Now stump puller in the wrong direction. Pulls Killeran up. Ripcord knee shot, and down goes Killeran. Back up to his feet. Scoops him up right into a gutbuster. Flips him over. Changes his mind. And an elbow drop right onto the knee. Springboard moonsault. Nails it. Hooks the leg for the pin. He wants to get it quick. But only a 2 count. He's already had 1 match. And he'll have to face all the others. Killeran being the slightly fresher one up in the corner. Oh, goes for a diving shot. He hits the ring post. Killeran goes for a shoulder block but misses. But Killeran still in control. Whips Marduk over the rope and onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. And Killeran just going right for the choke. He's just going to be blatant about it, looks like. Pulls him up to his feet. Scoops him up. Inverted atomic drop. Misses with the forearm shot. Marduk hits his. Wraps him up. Hits him with the superior slam. Pinfalls don't count outside. He pulls him up. And now throws him back into the ring. As Killeran were still recovering from the superior slam here outside the ring. Back up to his feet. Marduk has him by the back of the neck. Hard into the corner. Wraps the arm around the rope. Uses the middle rope for extra leverage. Again, trying to slow Killeran down. Make it harder for him to cast his spell. Killeran forearms his way free. Throws him down. And now has the Crippler crossface locked in. Going to try to make Marduk submit. He's able to roll free. Quick kick to the gut. And now hard whip into the ropes. Nice sling blade. Measures him out. And hits the brain drain. That might be it. It is. Kilran is out. Morduk is still in. Let's see who comes next. It is Lore Odubda. All right, here we go. Everyone's back in the ring, and Morduk goes right after Lore. Quick kick. But Lore is going to fight his way out. Whatever Morduk had planned. Morduk's won 2 in a row here. Lore is trying to break the streak. Leap over. And a big elbow right to the noggin, it looks like. We'll see how much of the fatigue factor is going to kick in on Morduk here. Nice neck breaker by Lore. Big shots there. Morduk blocks it. And now hard whip into the corner again. Pulls Lore out. Hard slam into the corner. Uses his head to push him up there on top. And a kick right to the bottom. Wraps him up. Ripcord right into the knee. Flips him over. Changes his mind. Big elbow drop right to the knee. Springboard moonsault hooks the leg for the pin. Lore, part of the Triangle faction, along with Jarduk Munka and with Curtis Powell, flips him over right into a super kick into the ropes. Leg split knee drop. And Lore is bleeding. Big stomp to the face by Morduk. Kick to the back. Forearm shot misses. But Morduk still has control. Hard into the turnbuckle goes Lore. Wraps him up and slams him right into the second turnbuckle. Hooks the leg. Not quite 2. Big stomp again by Morduk. Knee drop. Lore gets out of the way of it. Takes advantage. Quick kick and a neck breaker by Lore. Wraps him up. He's got a guillotine locked in. He's going to try to make him tap out, but he's able to get himself out and unbridges. We'll see if that slows Morduk down at all. Big flying forearm by by Lore, but Morduk comes right back with a big flurry of blows. Lore now whips him up and over the rope onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. And Lore just waits. Now he's going up top rope. Pointing to someone in the crowd, waiting for Morduk to get up. And leaps, hits him with the big flying shoulder off that top rope. Morduk up to his feet and has Lore. Throws him back in. And here comes Morduk back into the ring. Lore hard whip into the ropes. Leaps over. And nice little double hook throw there over the shoulders. Almost a suplex there. Pulls him up. Big punch right to the head there. No forearm shot there. Big stomp to the arm. Nice arm twist reversal. Then a knee to the back by Morduk. Lore tries to pull himself up in the corner. And a basement sliding drop kick by Morduk. Goes for the springboard moonsault, but nobody home. Lore tries to take advantage. Another punch to the head. Pulls him up to his feet. Quick kick. Wraps him up. And hits him with the Thieves' Cant. Hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 2 count. Stands over him now. Goes for stomp to the gut. Holds him by the head and then a stomp down. As Morduk pulls himself up to his feet. Now he's bleeding. Lore puts him up top rope. Morduk kicks free. Blocks whatever that plan was. Hard whip and ripcord knee again. Pulls him up to his feet. Rolls him over. Big super kick to the noggin. Lore rolls outside the ring. Morduk goes across, measures things out, thinking about it. But nope, he's just going to let Lore come in. And there he is. And comes running in with a big flying forearm shot. Big clothesline. Up to his feet. Big flurry of blows. Ripcord knee of his own by Lore. Does the throat slash. Looks like he's planning on ending things here. Goes up top. And a big elbow drop. I think it was more like a knee drop. Has him down for the pin. But Morduk kicks out. Lore thought he had it there. Big stomp as Morduk gets up. Nice running neck breaker there. Now goes to the ground and pound. Big stomp to the gut. The multiple matches starting to show on Morduk now. Big knee to the head by Lore. Leaps over him a couple of times. Signals to the crowd. Leaps over again. Measures things out. And a running knee shot to the head. Looks like Morduk's bleeding in multiple spots there as Lore goes for more ground and pound and a big stomp. Goes to the corner, waiting for Morduk to get up. Goes for a running knee shot, but Morduk blocks it. Takes Lore to the corner, hard into the turnbuckle. Pulls him out. Pulls him up. He's going to go for a buckle bomb there and hits it. Big stomp. Lore trying to get up, but it's the brain drain. Morduk going to pull him away from the ropes to be safe. Now hooks the leg for the pin. And Morduk does it again. That's three. That's multiple matches in a row. 3 in a row. And now it'll be Rulem. And here he comes. Our repentant supervillain turned superhero making his way to fight our super smart superhero. Morduk ready for him, goes right after him. He's not the fresh one in the ring, so he'll need to be aggressive early. Big forearm shot. Rulem comes with some strikes of his own. And now they're trading shots. I don't think this is a strategy Morduk wants to get into. He's not as fresh as Morduk is. And not quite as strong either. He seems to be holding his own. But not by much. Now Morduk getting the worst of it. Big discus spin shot there, and down goes Morduk. Rulem ready to do some more. Has him up. And now the big piston stumps between the shoulder blades. Pulls him up. Massive power bomb. Flips him over into a big running knee shot. Morduk rolling away, trying to escape. Tries to regroup. As the fresher Rulem leaps over the rope and takes one out of Morduk's playbook there. Leaps over the rope flips like a senton. Lands on him. Gets some strikes in and now throws Morduk back in the ring. Goes for the pin. And Morduk somehow kicks out. Rulem going up top rope. Daring Morduk to get to his feet. Launches up, Superman punch from the top. Waits for Morduk to get up. Wraps him up, looks like he wants to go for the dethroner. Has him up. And hits it. Hooks the leg for the pin. And Morduk is eliminated. No story like Cheryl last week. Let's see who's next. Which of the 3 remaining? It's Miney. Out of the 3. All right, here we go. And now Miney's in the ring. And goes right after Rulem. Smart move, springboard, drop kick. Miney being the fresher one in the match. Big stomp to the back. And now a massive stump puller the wrong way. Measures him out. Big knee drop. Measures him out. And an elbow drop by the Kobold. But Rulem elbows his way free. Another big knee shot and big series of strikes. Ooh, big roundhouse kick by Rulem. Has him by the leg. Drives the knee right into the back of the leg, into the hamstring. Trying to take the base away from the smaller kobold. Big series of strikes by Rulem there. He took care of Morduk in pretty good time, so he's probably still a little bit on the fresh side, but Miney pops right back up, walks into more strikes. Unless his strategy is for Rulem to tire himself out. I'm not sure how well it's working. It's a big gut buster by Rulem. Goes up top rope. Waits for Miney to get up. And the big Superman punch from the top rope. Nails him with it. Goes for the pin. But Miney kicks out. And now goes for more ground and pound. Big stomp on the gut of the kobold. Another one. Has the arm up. Unable to block those shots. And a diving forearm shot. And Miney rolls outside to reconsider things here. Rulem goes up top. Points to the crowd. Miney gets to his feet. And a big Superman punch from the top rope down to the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Pulls him up to his feet. Has him by the back of the neck. Hard into the ring apron. Pulls him up. Big spinning roundhouse kick again. Grabs him by both legs and the kobold kicks him off, almost hitting the steel steps. And Miney throws him down towards the corner. Goes right after him. Snap DDT onto the mats outside the ring. And now has him by the nape of the neck, throws him back in. But Rulem catches him, loads him up. He's going for the dethroner, but nope. Miney floats over, chop blocks him from behind. Springboard drop kick. Hooks the leg, no, just goes for the pin. But Rulem kicks out. Goes to the ropes. Hits the mini drop. Pulls him up to his feet. Spins around. Hits the watch me fly. Hooks the leg. And Rulem kicks out. Miney thought he had it. He had plenty of shock, but not enough awe. Lets out his own little war cry. Goes to the ropes. Watch me fly, hits the mini drop again. Pulls him up to his feet. Swing and a miss. Hits a swirling eddy on him. Now goes up top rope. And a big body splash. Miney not going for the pin yet. Rulem gets up. Springboard punch again. Rulem goes right for the pin. Not even two. That kobold's resilient. Hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. And just hits him with a big punch right to the gut. Spins him out hard into the corner. Puts him up top. And just throws him out of the ring. Rulem going total abandon here. Big stomps to the back. Another one to the face. Throws him down. Hammerlocks that arm. And now he's going to do the stretch all the way from the fingers. And big double knees to the back. But the kobold springs right back up and walks right into a roundhouse kick. Rulem pulls him up. Throws him down to the corner. Does some shadow boxing over the top and some little chest thumping as well. Now goes for a stomp onto Miney. Has him by the arm. Keeps the shots going. Big fist shot again. Pulls him up to his feet. And now looks like he's ready to throw him back inside the ring. And he does. Rolls in as well. Springboard body splash. Hooks the leg. That might be it for the Kobold. It is. Who's next? It is Vin Blaspheme. Please don't get froze there. All right, here he comes. The big Goliath Bard is making his way down, which means Rufus will be the last person in the gauntlet. Vin comes in. Rulem's big, but even Rulem looks small next to the Goliath, who picks him up and spins him around and power bombs him out of the ring. Music still playing as Rulem rolls in. Quick kick to the gut. Vin throws him over the ropes again. This is going to be a tough match all the way around. Vin just waiting. Goes up top rope. Points to the fans as he waits for Rulem. He's going to leap and double axe handle. A big giant with moves like that is going to be scary. Big stomp to the shoulder. They're playing the whole song here. Now he goes for the heel hook, trying to slow Rulem down. Usually doesn't play the whole piece. Shows you how it's glitching. Rulem kicks Vin off. Vin pushes him back off. Gets some strikes in. As a lot of this fight's happening outside the ring. Rulem kicking at the hams. Trying to take the foundation away from the giant. And throws Vin back into the ring. Rolls in and Vin's ready for him with a big kick. Grabs him by the leg and a knee breaker right into the mat. Rulem pops right back up. Vin pushes him off. Has him by the back of the neck, but Rulem elbows his way free. Wraps him up. Looks like he wants to go for the dethroner. Has him up. And nails it. Hooks the leg. But Vin kicks out after 2. That was just a feat to get him up that high. Rulem stands over him. Knee to the back. Goes upstairs while he's got the dragon down. While he's got the Goliath down. He's up top rope. Missile drop kick from the top rope. Springboard moonsault. Showing some great athletic ability here. Now goes for the ground and pound. He's probably one of the few people strong enough to go ground and pound with him. Waiting for Vin to get to his feet. Wraps him up. He's going to go for the dethroner again. Gets him up. And hits it. Hooks the leg for the pin. And Rulem gets the victory. That means just one left. It is Rufus Combs, our marshal, out of the Weird Wild West. So the lawman against the superhero. This will be for the belt. Rufus takes his time coming in, rolls in, and Rulem's ready for him. Tries to get a shot in, now whips him hard into the corner. Big double boot by Rufus in the corner to get out. We'll see if the fresh legs makes a difference. Tries to go for suplex, but Rulem blocks it. Hard whip. Nope. Reversal by Rufus. Big punch. Another one. Another one trying to knock him off the ring apron, and he finally falls. Rufus goes right after him. No short rest here. Throws him back inside the ring and rolls back in. Big clubbing forearm shot. Pulls him up to his feet. Rufus had plans, but Rulem blocks that. Elbows his way free. Has him down. And just going for the ground and pound. Rufus trying to block what he can. Has him by the arm. Big stomps to the back. And now to the face. Throws him down, hammerlocks that arm. And's going to go for the full stretch of the other one all the way down to the fingers. Breaks it, and the big double knees to the back. Rulem still looking fairly fresh, even though this is his 4th match in the Gauntlet. Rufus reverses that, gets some ground and pound of his own in. Big knee to the back by Rufus, a big stomp to the back now. And now he goes for the ground and pound, more of it onto Rulem. Big stomp to the gut. He's going to go up top. Changes his mind as Rulem gets up. Wraps him up. Rulem kicks himself free. Springboard Superman punch. Nails him. Rufus gets to his feet. This isn't his first rodeo. Elbows his way free and that. Misses on the kick. Rulem gets a nice little trip there. Hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. Leapfrogs over. And a big swinging punch to the gut. He's going to ripcord him out into a lariat. And now back to the ground and pound. Big stomps there. Rufus rolls out of the way of any more. Now comes back in. Rufus reverses it into the rope. Drops down. Leapfrogs over. And a shot to the gut of his own. Ripcord whip into the corner. Big kick. Puts Rulem up top. All those previous matches, the fatigue may be kicking in, and that punch just knocked him off the top of the ring and down. Rufus just waits. No ring count. Now he's going to go after him. Not let him get a chance to recover. Pulls him up to his feet. And throws him right back in. Rolls in after him as Rulem tries to get up. Big swinging kick there. Springboard punch of his own by Rufus. And now he's just going to go for more ground and pound. Big stomp to the gut. I think he drew blood on that one. Pulls him up. Big has that arm. 2 knee lifts to the gut. Has both arms up this time and a running knee shot to the chin. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. Leapfrogs over. And hits him with the rustler. Presses him down. Goes for the pin. And it is over. We now have officially a new bearer of the Men's Hunter's Mark. And his name is Rufus Combs. Big victory. He only had to get one victory. The luck of the draw, or in his case, the quick draw, got him the title shot. 4.5 stars. That was a good one. That's for sure. We had a lot of good stuff in that Gauntlet. Didn't quite have the story that we had last week with Cheryl, but we still had some good matches nonetheless. And that brings us to the end of this week's edition of Grappler's Keep. Hope you enjoyed all of our matches here tonight. Let's get things all set up here so we can figure out who we're going to visit with a raid. All right, let's see who else is on right now. Madam Gandalf, Jarl of Goats is on. Oh, Gamer Poets is on. Archcad. Oh, we're going to go raid Prax. There's no doubt about that. She's doing some Genshin Impact. We're going to raid Prax. Good friend here of us. And good friend of the channel. Thank you, Wandering Silence. Glad you enjoyed all of those matches there. Prax. Gora. Thesmophoria. There we go. So, we're going to snooze that ad break right now. So, our normal schedule is Mondays. You can catch us here at 7:30 on Monday nights for Family Night at the Emporium. My daughter Bonnie and I are currently working our way through a puzzling game called The House of Da Vinci, where I think we're just about to the end of The House of Da Vinci Volume 1 anyway. We'll be doing that we do that on Monday nights. Then Wednesday will be Baldur's Gate 3, as we are trying to complete the Legend of Bendaima Stain, our Gold Dragonborn Paladin. We are currently in Cazador's castle as we are trying to defeat him and help complete the storyline for Astarion. We fought and lost at the end of last stream, so we'll be starting it up all over again next Wednesday. Then Saturday, hopefully 1 p.m. on Wandering DM's channel. You can catch us for Scion, Birth of the New Gods, as our demigod characters are trying to save the land of the living by preventing the destruction of the land of the dead. So join us there, as we are in the Japanese hills right now. We've repaired 1. We've only got 15 more to go. Who knew? So that'll be there Saturday afternoon, and then Saturday night again at 8 o'clock here for more Grappler's Keep as we work our way towards our next premium live event. That would be Melee Madness, our version of the Royal Rumble. I think we're only about maybe 3 weeks away. I think I can't 1, 2. Yeah, it's only about 3 weeks away. So we're getting ready to hit there, and we're featuring all of our people as much as we can without any rivalries this time around, so you can get a good look at everyone before we go into those Melee Madness matches. So if you like what you see here, join us on Discord. We have sections there to talk about the games we play here, show off any of your creative endeavors and stuff like that. We have a special section there called the Prayer Closet. Here in this household, we definitely believe in the power of prayer. We know that it's real. We know that it's powerful. We know that it works. If you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it there, and we will be praying for you. I keep a list on Evernote, so this just isn't a thoughts and prayers and then no one does anything. This is for real. So please take advantage of that if you would like that kind of spiritual support. If it's something that's kind of personal, kind of private, and you don't want all the internet knowing about it, then just use the praying hands emoji there. We'll take that as what we call an unspoken request, which means God knows what it is, you know what it is, we don't know, but we don't have to know all the nitty-gritty details. All we need to know is that the need is there, and we'll be praying for you just as hard as if we knew what was actually going on. That's all it takes. So please, again, take advantage of that if you would like that kind of spiritual support. So with that, we will go ahead and start our raid of Prax, as she is doing her Genshin Impact, building her account there back up. So until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi, or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays. But there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.